Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. Amazon Web Services, AWS, provides a powerful command line interface, CLI, that allows users to interact with AWS services. In this tutorial, we will explore how to use the AWS CLI from Python using the subprocess module. Before you begin, make sure you have the following: AWS CLI installed. Make sure you have the AWS CLI installed on your machine. You can download it from the official AWS CLI page. AWS CLI configured. Run AWS configure in your terminal to set up your AWS credentials and default region. Python installed. Ensure that Python is installed on your machine. We will use the subprocess module to interact with the AWS CLI. If you don't have it installed, you can install it using pip. Now, let's create a Python script that interacts with the AWS CLI. For this example, we'll list all the S3 buckets in your AWS account. Save this script with a .py extension, for example, AWS_CLI_example.py, and run it using. This script runs the AWS CLI command AWS S3 API list buckets and processes the JSON output to print the names of the S3 buckets in your AWS account. You can modify the script by changing the CMD variable to execute different AWS CLI commands. For example, to list EC2 instances, you can use. Feel free to adapt the script to your specific use case and explore the wide range of AWS CLI commands available. This tutorial provided a basic introduction to using the AWS CLI from Python using the subprocess module. Remember to customize the script based on your specific AWS CLI commands and requirements. The AWS CLI documentation is a valuable resource for exploring available commands and their options. AWS CLI documentation. ChatGPT. Amazon Web Services, AWS, provides a powerful command line interface, CLI, that allows users to interact with various AWS services from the terminal. In this tutorial, we will explore how to use the AWS CLI from Python using the subprocess module. We'll cover the basics of installing the AWS CLI, configuring it, and then executing AWS CLI commands from a Python script. Python. Ensure you have Python installed on your system. You can download it from python.org. AWS CLI. Install the AWS CLI on your machine. You can follow the installation instructions for your operating system here. AWS account. You'll need an AWS account and access key credentials. If you don't have an AWS account, you can sign up here. Before using the AWS CLI from Python, you need to configure it with your AWS credentials. Open a terminal and run the following command. You will be prompted to enter your AWS access key ID, secret access key, default region, and output format. Make sure to provide the required information accurately. Now, let's create a Python script that interacts with AWS CLI using the subprocess module. We'll use the AWS S3 ls command as an example, which lists the contents of an S3 bucket. Replace S3 / your bucket name with the actual path to the S3 bucket you want to list. This script defines a function run_AWS_CLI_ command to execute an AWS CLI command and captures the output. Parameterized commands. You can modify the AWS command list to include any AWS CLI command you want to execute. Error handling. The script includes basic error handling. You can customize it based on your needs. Security considerations. Always follow best practices for securing your AWS credentials and limit the permissions associated with the IAM user. Remember to adapt the provided example according to your specific AWS CLI commands and requirements. This tutorial serves as a starting point for integrating AWS CLI functionality into your Python scripts. ChatGPT.